Hey guys, Jamie, Restoration Marketing Group here, and I got Corey Graves with Restoration One in Springfield join me today. How's it going, Corey?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, so we'll just start off. Tell us a little bit about your business and how long you guys been in business up there in Springfield.
So we're a veteran-owned restoration business. We're a franchise. We've been operating for exactly 2 years now. I started it up actually right before I was retired from the military. Got right into it because I don't like to be bored. So it was something that kind of met my needs of wanting to stay busy and continue to help serve people. So the restoration business kind of fell right in line with that. Um, the area where I work out of is just south of Washington D.C. So we've got a pretty nice deep clientele within a very small radius. So name or quality is a huge thing for us. I mean, we don't want to be booted out of our own backyard. So I kind of recognize that right off the bat that, in order to be successful around here, it's all about, having a good identity, doing good work, and then taking care of the people right in our backyard.
Okay, cool, cool. And I went back and looked, and it looked like you and I started working together, I guess, towards the end of last November, December of 2018. I think you and I started talking, and at that point, I don't even think you had a website yet, right?
That's right.
Okay, cool. And I'd say, so we kind of been working together on 6, 7, 8 months now, and I'd say, I mean, has your revenue grown pretty? I mean, I think you've doubled or tripled maybe since we started working together, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, my revenues, I mean, it's hard it's really strange because when I first jumped in, we had it was just an incredible amount of rain. So we were really successful right off the bat, but we were very small. So we couldn't keep up with all the jobs we had, but it was kind of a false thing because there was so many jobs that were going around that they couldn't be handled by all the restoration companies around. So what I realized pretty quickly though, is when things started falling off, around the springtime frame, that I needed to have something else. My marketing wasn't as good as I wasn't a genius as I thought I was. So I needed
Right,
to do
right.
something else. But then, having the website and then doing some of the other stuff that we did, really did help to increase our revenue. We're doing over 1 million right now in about 2 years time frame. We're I think at like 1.2 right now. So we're definitely at a steady growth rate, and it's pretty good. I think one of the things that I definitely notice is that even if your strategy involves going after property management companies and your local plumbers and those kinds of things, you, you still need to have a good local website because they go back and look at that stuff to make a determination on your quality, your reputation, that kind of stuff. And if you have a crappy website, then that automatically, it's kind of like wearing a crappy suit to a business meeting. You just get knocked down the rung, and some other person will get ahead of you in line.
Right, right. Yeah, because I remember, yeah, like I said, when you and I were talking, I think, yeah, you're already getting some business from your property manager and other sources. But I think you just realized that, to have a presence online today is critical for people to find you. And, once we got the website built, we started doing the SEO, and, things started to really pick up momentum. Because I think if I remember correctly, I mean, I was even looking, I mean, this past July, I mean, you got like over 80 calls in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the online sources alone, which is pretty wild.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. July was really good. I mean, we talked about it. There was an issue with, I know Google's mess up with, they had a couple of different Google My Business listings, and there were some conflicts there. And we were getting virtually nothing there for a little while through the website. But as soon as that got resolved and we were able to, increase the SEO, it just blasted off in terms of the phone calls after that. And we're still getting a real steady amount of calls through the website. It fills their day for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I remember you and I had a call about that. Like, if we just gotten the website done, we were still working with on Google on getting some of the Google My Business stuff cleaned up. And I remember you and I talked. I'm telling you, we're right on the brink. Just hang with me, and then soon after, once we got that stuff cleaned up, the SEO started to kick in. I mean, boom, it took off like a rocket ship. So
Yeah.
we were at that.
Yeah.
Have you tried working with like other agencies in the past before us?
Through like PPC stuff, we did the franchise initially had us set up with a company, and then they went away from that company. And then when they brought the new company on, they didn't mandate us to use them for PPC, the new company. So at that point, I decided to go with you guys to handle the PPC side of the house. So I had a taste of another company. They weren't terrible, but they weren't as personal as you guys. And I felt a lot more comfortable just, sticking with you guys for that effort for sure.
Okay.
As far as like building a website, no, I haven't had anybody else.
Okay, cool. And I know you and I were talking the other day. I mean, you just with all this massive growth you've had recently, you just moved into a new office, right?
Yeah,
or a new warehouse.
It's been kind of weird. So I moved from my garage and a couple of storage units into like a 3,600 square foot place back in November. And at the time I was kind of freaked out because I was like, this is way bigger than I need. I only signed a 2 years lease, thinking that maybe I'll outgrow it in 2 years. I'm not really sure. I don't know where I'm at. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't need all this right now. Well, in a matter of, I think it was 4 months, I was like, I got way too small of a place. I'm in trouble because I'm filling up my parking lot already, and my employees are already having problems getting in and out of this. So as luck would have it, a company down at the end of the road from us that's in the same building had a triple unit, and they moved out. So I was able to go down and rent that. And so now we're in a much better position.
Yeah, that's a great problem to have. That's
yeah.
The beauty of when you get your marketing right. Yeah, you can definitely see the growth. So what would you say to anybody that's thinking about working with Restoration Marketing Group?
Well, I mean, what you're going to get is access to people that care about what you're doing. And to me, that's probably one of the most important things is to be able to pick up the phone and call and be like, hey, this is my problem. This is what I need. And then they're not going to just blow you off. They'll actually, help you out. That's huge. I think, results. I mean, I got results. What else can you ask for? That's the two things. Right. So the two most important things, results and having access to somebody to talk to about your issues.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right, Corey. Well, I appreciate your time today, and have a good rest of the day.
Yeah, man. No problem. Have a good day.